Hey, I me waking up this morning. I tell you, rough night last night. Anyway, I keep my phone and my text on all night long because a lot of folks call me. A lot of folks be hitting me up on that phone at nighttime too. And, if I'm up, I'll answer the phone. But that's where I do my thinking time. But the last few days I hadn't been doing the last few days I hadn't been doing the staying up all night. And my throat's getting kind of crackly, but I'll be alright. Go like me, we're kind of tough anyway. But what I was going to say, I had a lady text me yesterday. Yeah, yesterday evening. And she was talking about my chart, because she bought my chart a couple weeks ago. She had it last night, and I was like, wow. All right. But I asked her, I said, make a comment for me on the video so people know. I've got several other people out there, a lot of people that bought my chart. And several other people who have left comments on various videos that have bought my chart. They really like my chart, and it's really good. It's very accurate. I know I talk about my chart all the time. Hey, if it wasn't a good thing, I wouldn't be willing to share it with you. And that's a fact. But I don't put out bad content. Anyway, I studied long hard to get that chart. I'm surprised it works as well as it does. I got one guy down in Florida, he said it's good for pick 3. But it's good for pick 3 and pick 4 and pick 5. It matters, the chart is like this. I figured it'd take you about, I do get it, of course it's a numbers grid, so to speak, so to speak. Anyway, it'd take probably about a week or so just looking at it and kind of figure it out and me talking to you for you to kind of understand it. I don't care who you are. I mean, if you ain't really got a... I can't talk right now. And my voice is getting real weak. But when you're dealing with numbers like this, it gets kind of hard to understand things, especially with the numbers. And for somebody not like myself, this is where it's got me. When you hear my voice is all cracky. And just studying all the time and just basically from not moving and sitting here buried with my eyeballs in these numbers 8 hours a day. I'm trying to say this. Any of y'all out there that's bought my chart, I'm going to put up a challenge to you. I would like to hear from you. I would like for y'all to leave some comments for me. Please leave some comments for me. People don't know how good my chart is. They can hear me rattling off all day long. And apparently, they think I'm just on here begging for money, trying to sell my chart. Well, hey, let me tell you something. This guy up here I'm going to say what restaurant it was. It's a Subway restaurant. And I buy their food all the time. So, he apparently must be begging me for money and really putting it out there real good because he asked me to come buy his sandwiches all the time. And I do. And you know what? Now it's made me sick. And not only that, he won't be a dirt jerk to me. He give me they got that 3-for-1 deal. I'm all in for 3-for-1. You buy 2 foot. Wait a minute. Not 3-for-1. It's buy 2 foot longs, get 1 free, okay? Well, I'm all up for that. I don't mind spending that kind of money because, it's like I get 1, Hitman gets 1, and we take the other and split it and stick it back for a little bit later in the day or later that night. Well, anyway, and they're pretty good sandwiches. But that darn man up there at this Subway above me had the nerve And to go, now I put on my app, I got the app downloaded on my phone. Exactly what I want to know on the app. You get a lot of credits and stuff like that. That's what I like. So, on the app, you can figure out what you want on your sandwich. So I go putting on everything I want on my sandwich and got it fixed exactly right. And then when I get my darn sandwiches, I don't have nothing except another thing I got the meat, the bread, and a couple vegetables and the cheese. No mayonnaise, no sauce, nothing. I called the guy up on the phone. I said, "Hey man, my sandwich ain't right." And honey, before I ever got my word out my mouth, he said, "Well, that ain't my problem. You got it off the app. That ain't my problem." And I tried to tell him the app didn't accept my change on my sandwiches. He wouldn't listen to it. That ain't my problem. I flat out told him, I said, "That's fine by me, because you'll never get another dime out of me. I'll take my business to the other sandwich. It's not a substation, it's a substation." Ooh, you talking about some good food? Oh my God, to die for. But I got to get the salad at the substation, because whether it be a salad or a sandwich, anything at the substation is good as I don't know what. Yep. So anyway, where's my phone? My other phone. I lost my other phone. So anyway, see. Here we go. I go up to the other substation now. Substation, and get my salad and stuff. This ain't what this about. But listen, my moral is towards, I don't put out bad stuff. And when I do put out bad stuff, I at least try to correct it somehow or another. But my thing is, any of y'all that bought my charts, hey, I need y'all to tell if y'all like my chart, then get on here and tell. It's going to take, like I said, it's going to take about a week or so after you get it for you to sit and understand it. The more work you put into it, the more you get out of it. Just like Queen Jingling. The more work she put in these numbers, the more I get out of it. The more I understand and know what to look for. That's just the way it goes. If you're willing to do the work, hey, it'll come right back to you. If you're not willing to do the work, hey, it may come back to you and it may not. I hate to say it, but that's why a lot of y'all, I don't mind giving y'all numbers. And I try to give you numbers the best I can. Yeah, I feel bad. But I would rather y'all do your own workouts, get your own numbers, if you can. If you can't, it's fine too, because I can also get you some numbers. Just throw me a little on that Cash App, and I'll be glad to get you some numbers. But I'd rather y'all do your own workouts or whatever. I'll tell you how to do the workouts and provide you with the chart. You pick out your own numbers. Because that way, you can't really look at me and say, "Well, Queen Jingling held a gun to my head and told me to play this number." Anyway, let me get out here. If you're interested in getting a chart, hit me up on that phone line, and I will tell you how to get the chart. It's really good and it's really accurate. If you're interested in numbers, call me up, and I will get you some numbers. Just throw a little on that Cash App with Queen Jingling, and I'm out here. Ciao, y'all.